Hey sis, it's your little brother here, and you are turning 60 years old. First of all, happy birthday. This is a milestone in your life, and I think it's awesome that you made it this far. But I was thinking, what's the best wisdom that I could offer you on your birthday? And I thought, what can we do? So I came up with a top 10 list of why I'm sure it's great to turn 60 years old. I conducted a lot of interviews and actually went out on the web, did a lot of research, went down to the library, and called a lot of people. And I come up with top 10 reasons why it's great to turn 60 years old, okay? And some of these are really good. So let's get started. What do you say? Number 10, you know what? You can get out of a lot of unpleasant stuff by just saying, I'm too old. You guys go on. I'll sit in the car and read a book. I don't want to drag you down. They expect that out of you now, sister. You're 60 years old. You deserve a break. Sit around. Do nothing. You're 60, okay? You got to conserve your energy, if you know what I mean. You're 60 now. All right? Do that. Let's keep going. Number 9. Buy random useless stuff because you know what? You have all the necessities. You're 60. I'm sure you've acquired a lot of things in your life. I've seen your garage. I know you're capable. So make sure that you buy useless and random stuff now. That's what you're expected to do because you're 60 years old. So when you do buy useless and random stuff, make sure you buy at least 6 of everything. Anyway, the old lady that lives on Sheffield is a good example on that. And also, when you buy useless and random stuff, people expect for you to buy hideous stuff for like your yard. I don't know if you can see that right there. Look at that. This is my neighbor's yard, and she actually has like this lion fountain, if you can see that right there. And make sure you get a pink flamingo and maybe some plastic flowers to decorate that. Oh, don't forget a wind chime, and make sure it sings Amazing Grace. I figured you'd probably like that as much. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. No problem. Sure. Absolutely. Let's keep going. What do you say? Drum roll. Number 8. You suddenly become a fountain of wisdom. Did you know that? You're 60 years old. You've lived a long life. 60 years old, you've probably picked up a few things. A lot of wisdom. So make sure that you offer your advice no matter if you're not asked for that, okay? People expect it. So you'll probably start to get called a lot now in Sunday school because you probably know all the answers. So just expect that to happen, okay? And they'll expect you that you'll probably be cranky when you say it too. All right? Don't you think so? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and probably when you share that, people will applaud just like that. All right, keep going. So when you become a fountain of youth, this is number 7, by the way, make sure you brush up on weather, politics, and your health, okay? So people are going to expect that you can talk about, the president and what he ain't doing or what he's spouting off and saying. Make sure you stay up on the weather. Hey, we're expecting rain tomorrow. Well, hey, how about that sunshine today? Woo! Boy, I tell you what, it was a little cloudy, but it looks like it's clearing off now. And you say it just like that. You know what I mean? So, in your 60, when you talk about your health, don't be afraid to talk about diarrhea. Because when you're 60, you'll probably have a lot of that, I would imagine. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let's keep going. Number 6. What you need to do now is that when you go into Walmart, Meijer, Best Buy, I don't know where it's at, Ollie's, make sure you use the self-checkout. So when you're checking out and you have your Polident, you're going to be scanning that several times just for it to come up on the register. Exactly right. So make sure you take a long time doing so because guys like me that are behind you in line, we get annoyed by that. But we'll look at you and say, oh, she's 60 years old. And then when you go to pay for it, make sure you really look a long time for your debit card in the bottom of your purse, because you'll have a lot more junk in there now, and it'll probably take a lot more time now to use the self-check. But you're 60, you're supposed to be annoying. Exactly. All right. Can we get some applause on that, please? Yes, exactly. All right. Let's keep going. Number 5. When you walk into places such as the post office, don't even look to see if there's a line. I'm sure there'll be 7 or 8 people waiting. Go right to the front of the line. Just pretend you didn't see anybody else. I mean, it happens all the time. People are old. They don't notice those things. Only their business is important. So walk to the front of the line, even though there may be 5 or 6 back there that may be grumbling, thinking, who does that broad think she is? Going to the front of the line. I'll say, give her a break. She's 60 years old. She don't have much time left anyway. So get her to the front so she can get out of here quickly. Exactly. All right, keep going. Number 4. No reason to use your blinker when you're driving. You're 60 years old. It's more important for you to get somewhere safely and not getting lost, okay? So make sure you just quit using your blinking anymore. You're 60 years old, and you won't get pulled over for it, not at all. And even if you do, you'll just tell the officer, Officer, I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure how the blinker even works anymore. So anyway, 60 years old, he'll look at your driver's license and say, okay, man, well, just be careful, be safe. It's more important for you to get somewhere and not trip over a curb when you get out of the car. People will be a lot more happier when you show up. Don't you think so? Exactly. Right. All right. Number 3. You know those senior trips that they always advertise at church for the senior adults? Guess what? You qualify now, sis. Isn't that awesome? I think that's so cool. So maybe you should be signing up for those buffets down at Bart's Corral, wherever it is. Wherever they serve soft food at, you need to be going with those folks right there. All you can eat for $5 because you got a senior's discount. Make sure you take the lady over on Sheffield. She'd love to go, I'm sure, as long as they were stopping back by Dairy Queen and getting a banana split blizzard. Oh, goodness. Whew, wow. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's keep going. Anyway, here we go. We're about got to the top 10, but we are at number 2. You're 60 years old, you need to come up with a nickname such as Roxy, Red, Miss Kitty, something like that, Gertie. Okay, you're 60 and know you're going to be walking by with a name like that, and make sure you get like a purple hat and some really bright red lipstick. So when you're at Bart's Corral and you walk by Bart, he may look at you and go, exactly, So, make sure you come up with a nickname like that and you'll fit right into the crowd. I'm sure you would. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Last but not least, here we go. The number 1 reason why it's probably great to turn 60, you know what? You won't have to whip your brother with Hot Wheel track anymore. You'll look at him and say, hey, why don't you just whoop yourselves? So I did. Couldn't find Hot Wheel track, but I thought I'd get a yardstick and do it anyway. Ow, 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 oh gosh. Yeah, I know, that's kind of mean. Anyway, all right, sis. Well, hey, I hope you really enjoyed all that. The top 10 reasons. Happy birthday. This has been a great way to share this. And I'll see you maybe in another 10 years and come up with another top 10 for you. Love you, sis. Peace out. Bye.